welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about Haikyuu chapter 328. So sorry I didn't upload 327. So like on Monday, like when I usually do, I just didn't have time to film and I filmed it on Wednesday and I didn't edit it until Friday and I uploaded it on Saturday. So I was like, oh, and I already knew that the chapter 328 had came out. I was like, oh my god. And at that point I was like, I don't think I should even upload it, but I feel like I worked so hard on it and took like time to obviously to talk about it and stuff. So I was like, no, I'm really happy with the video. I was like, even though it's super duper late, I hope you guys are able to watch it and like you like it even though it's like super duper late. I'm really sorry about that. With Thanksgiving that was this past week, it's just been really insane and that's the reason why I didn't have time to edit it. It's just been such a crazy week. But anyways, moving on from that, let's go ahead and talk about the chapter, this week's chapter, which is chapter 328. So finally, yay, we get into a match and it's with Fukurodani, which is really nice that we get a focus on Fukurodani and not Karasuno. It's been a while that we get a focus on a different team that's not Karasuno. Which this chapter I absolutely love because you guys already know how much I absolutely love Bokuto and his character. He's like my second favorite character from Haikyuu. Tsukishima is my number one and he's my husbando, but Bokuto is a close second. So basically, anyway, this chapter was pretty much like a battle of the aces. I know that we're talking about how this match is going to turn out to be that. Bokuto is top 5 and Kiryu, I believe that's his name, is top 3. And this chapter really shows us just how powerful Kiryu is and why he's the top 3rd ace. Like, it's insane. Like, seeing that shot of him just, what was it? He was spiking the ball. You can see like how fast it went and how hard it went through. And it just went straight through Akashi's arms. And I was like, ooh, like I am actually really excited to see that animated when it gets animated because yeah, like we still no season 4. But anyway, that was a really nice shot there and I was just like, oh, like I can just imagine like how cool it's gonna look when it's animated. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. But anyway, I really like that. But like I said, it goes to show you just why he's the top 3rd. Or I feel like I'm speaking Bokuto lingo right now. Which, by the way, Bokuto lingo is a thing, I guess, between Fukurodani, which I thought was freaking hilarious at the beginning of the chapter. Because Bokuto is thinking about that time where Kuro is like telling him, oh, he's like the top 5 ace, like to Tsukishima, and he kind of brings him down, which I thought was funny. And I love how he's just like thinking about that for some reason in that moment and he's like, who cares about all that? He's like, I'm gonna be the top 1 and everyone's looking at him like, what are you talking about, man? Like, but everyone at the same time is just like, well, Fukurodani anyway, it's just like, it's Bokuto, like, what did we expect? We expected no less. Which I thought was really funny and I love seeing everyone's reactions. Fukurodani seems like they're just plain old done with Bokuto and everyone else is just kind of like a little bit afraid and a little bit like, is he okay? But anyway, we also do get a short little panel with Hinata. How he hears that Fukurodani's match has begun and right now Karasuno is practicing or warming up, whatever you want to call it, and Hinata, you can see him like he's trying to like be in both places at once and they're telling him, you know, you really can't do that, so you just gotta pick one or the other. Like he really wants to see his match, which, like I said, like Hinata's really excited about his mentor's match, but he can't be there and he's gotta be over here and he's just like, ah, which that was a little cute panel. And it just goes to show you like how much Hinata really looks up to Bokuto and everything. I mean, they have such a special little bond that I absolutely love when they did the Tokyo trading arc. Like, it's so cute. And especially with Nationals too, like their little friendship, their bond is so adorable and I love it. Anyway, moving on from that, this match is definitely going to be real intense though, for sure, because Akashi or Akashi. I keep saying it either or, so sorry about that. Please don't kill me for saying it or pronouncing it differently each time. But anyway, Akashi, he starts to overthink a lot in this match, especially like with the first few minutes of when the match begins. He's just like, no, they're probably gonna expect that, and I guess the other team kind of expected that he was gonna overthink it and pass it to someone else that wasn't Bokuto, so they kind of saw through with that. But yeah, that was really interesting, and seeing how like Akashi is constantly thinking, and he's just like trying to see like what the best option is, but it looks like the other team setter knows exactly what Akashi's thinking, and it scares me a lot, especially because at the very end of this chapter, like he was like so creepy. Like the other setter was very creepy. I don't know, it gave me really creepy vibes overall, like just like the face of like his face. And then what it said at the very end of the chapter, what it said, is it the quiet ones that we should be worried about? I was like, oh no. Like like, oh no. Like just from that little bit, like it scares me because I'm like, oh shit. I have a feeling that he's gonna be one that we have to look for and should be really worried. Like Fukurorani needs to be on their toes with this guy, because based on that little bit and what he showed us so far, like Fukurorani needs to be on their toes, because oh my gosh, like, oh, like it's Akashi needs to be careful. And then on top of that, I know there was this moment where Kemma was like, hey, is the setter famous or something? And Kuro kind of confirms it. He's like, no, I don't think so. So I'm like, oh, like I'm a little worried just based on what Kemma said, and like I said at the very end of the chapter about how we should be cautious of the quiet ones. And I was like, uh-oh. But yeah, overall this was a very interesting chapter. It's getting really intense, like already. Like it's just like this is what I've been wanting for so long. Like I've been wanting a match with Fukurorani. Obviously I want it with Kurasuno too, but like Fukurorani always like this is what I've been wanting. Sorry. I'm just really excited that now we get to focus on Fukurorani for a bit. So oh yeah, like I can't wait to see like how this match turns out. It's gonna be really exciting and very intense, obviously. And I can't wait to see what Akashi's going to do next and what Bokuto's performance is gonna be like in this match. Like it's exciting and I can't wait. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this week's chapter, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me ramble on about this week's chapter. And yeah, so that is it for this week's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!